Here we'll do another example of directly proportional quantities. In this problem, we are told that a wire that is 6 inches long gives a resistance of 100 ohms. We are told resistance and length are directly proportional, and then we are asked how much resistance would a 3-foot wire give. Let's begin by trying to write our ratios. The first sentence gives us 6 inches and 100 ohms. So for our first ratio, we'll have 6 inches, and then colon, and 100 ohms. We'll write that 6 inches is length, and the 100 ohms is resistance. Then in the second part of the question, we are asked how much resistance would a 3-foot wire give. The how much refers to resistance, and that tells us that resistance will be unknown for our second ratio. Therefore, we'll place an X for our second resistance. However, our length is given, and that's 3 feet. You may be tempted to do our cross product now, but there's a pitfall in this question, in that the lengths don't have the same units. Our length in our first ratio has inches, and our second length has feet, and since those units don't match, we cannot continue as it stands. We're going to have to change one of them. It doesn't matter too much which one you change, but I'm going to choose to change that feet to inches. If those feet were inches, then the lengths would match. When we go feet to inches, we'll multiply by 12. Therefore, we'll take that 3 feet, we multiply by 12, and then when we do 3 times 12, we'll get 36 inches. With that in mind, we'll cross out that 3 feet and instead write 36 inches. Now that the units are consistent, we can do our cross product. Our first ratio is 6 inches to 100 ohms. Place an equal sign, and then our second is 36 inches to X ohms. We'll now do our cross product. We'll take 6 multiplied by X. This will give us 6X. Then we'll take 100 times 36. Now we'll take that 100 and multiply it by the 36 in our calculator. We enter our 100, we'll say times 36, and press equals, giving us 3,600. Then to get X by itself, we will divide both sides by the number in front of X, that's 6. When we do the division on the left, 6x divided by 6 will just cancel out the 6, leaving the x behind. Then we'll take 3,600 and divide by 6. We'll enter our 3,600, place the division symbol, and then say 6. When we press enter, we'll get 600. This means our x is 600, and since our unknown was resistance, we must enter that 600 is in ohms. In conclusion, in order to do our cross products properly, we have to make sure our units match up. If we have a unit mismatch, we must correct that mismatch before doing our cross product.